So, if you haven't figured it out by now, we're making chicken parm.
We got marinara, mozzarella, basil,
Chicken, eggs, awesome flour, and panko, chicken parmesan.
Our version is baked. There's no frying included. No nasty oils, no hot greasy pans. We've already made the marinara sauce for you, so that's what's in here. We'll link that video right up there. That away.
Ah, it's finally here.
So we love you so much.
It's true. Without further ado, first thing you're gonna need is 4 pounds of chicken. I'm gonna show you what size to cut them, and then we're gonna pound them all out. And I'm just gonna do a cut like this size, like this, and this. We're gonna use this handy dandy tool, but we'll be using the smooth side. Let's get to pounding. Okay, so the goal here is not to like bash the chicken to death. We're just trying to get it so that each piece is the same thickness. Let's talk breading setup. We're doing a three-way breading system, which will always be, one will be for flour, one will be for eggs, and the last one will always be for your breadcrumb or whatever coating you're using. Today we are using panko and parmesan. First step, a half a cup of gluten-free flour. All right, next we're gonna crack 4 eggs into this bowl, and my theory is however many chicken breasts that you are breading is how many eggs you will need. We've got our flour, we've got our eggs, and next is the breading, and today we're using panko. And you can use a gluten-free panko or any other breading you want. And to the panko, we're gonna add a half a cup of freshly grated Parmigiano Reggiano. And I'm just gonna gently toss this to incorporate the cheese really well into the breadcrumb. Next, I'm just gonna season the flour and the eggs with salt so that every layer has nice, good flavor. I'm doing a tablespoon in the flour since there's a lot of flour, and only a teaspoon in the eggs. Next, all we have left to do is whisk the eggs. All right, we've got all of our breading components ready to go. Our chicken's ready to be breaded in this beautiful three-way system. The only thing left we need to do is get some parchment paper and line 2 sheet trays, and we're gonna start this up. Wet hand, dry hand. Wet hand, dry hand. Just pat it on there, shake off the excess, and on the tray it goes. Okay, let's preheat the oven to 375. Because we want to season the chicken on every single step, we're gonna spray this with some olive oil really quick. And then sprinkle generously with more salt. Ryan is an expert at cutting the cheese, so he's gonna come in and slice the mozzarella for us.
I gotta get 30 slices of mozzarella. Please just slice the cheese. 1, 2, 3. I got 10 slices out of that one. That was perfect. So now I'm gonna lay them on this plate like so. Get to my next piece. I once learned a handy trick with mozzarella. Microwave your mozzarella for 30 seconds before you use. All the excess water comes off of the cheese. You don't get soggy products.
Stop filming this, I'm just fixing it. All right, I'm putting these in the oven. It's preheated, 375. Let's go in for the first round of the baked chicken parmesan. Set the timer for 7 minutes. Let's get them out of the oven. I'm gonna flip them all over. All right, these are really hot, and now we're gonna load them all up with the red sauce, and then we're gonna put a little basil, and then we're gonna add the cheese on top and throw them back in the oven. and then they're gonna be ready to go. We're gonna evenly just kind of spread and just spread it out. So the reason that we don't want to add much more than about a half a tablespoon of marinara to each one of these is because it'll just continue to get things soggy. The whole point of every step is to get things light, crispy. Since we're not doing a deep fried version, we really want to make sure everything is just light, crispy the whole time. So,
good.
Here you go, sir. Let me help you. Just a little bloop, little bloops everywhere. You want to get the right size cheese on the right size chicken. Cover the basil so that it doesn't burn in the oven. We'll kind of just make it work.
What's next?
Next step, the Parmesan cheese. Sir, you like this? It's going back in the oven for about 5 to 7 minutes.
Going back in, folks.
All right, timer's gone off, and now I'm just gonna switch it if we wanna take a sneak peek. Just gonna turn on the broiler really quick, just so we get a nice little bubbling brown cheesy action on top. It's worth it. All right, next step. I'm gonna take all these little chicken pieces and put them onto a wire rack to kind of set up and cool just a little bit to maintain all that crispy texture, because otherwise if we leave them on there, they'll kind of steam and get soggy on the bottom, and we've worked too hard to keep these beasts crispy without deep frying them. I want one with a giant cheese to chicken ratio. The chicken is cooked perfect.
1, 2, 3.
It's crispy.
Yeah, it's nice and crispy and it's really light. You can serve this with spaghetti.
You can make a sandwich, make a chicken parm sandwich. If you just go ahead and boil up some pasta or make those awesome zucchini noodles or spaghetti squash, this is like the best combo. Have this with
Macaroni and cheese. These are amazing. We enjoyed making them today. We hope you guys try it out. Subscribe to the channel. We'll see you again next time on Cooking with Two Chefs.
Later.